How to download driver, BIOS, and manuals. You can download it from my Asus, or from Asus official site. How to search and download from my Asus. Input my Asus in Windows search bar. Then click my Asus. Select Software Update. Select Driver and Tools. Then click the download icon to download driver and BIOS. For user manual, please visit Asus official site to download. If the software update option doesn't appear on my Asus main menu, it means the model doesn't support the software download in my Asus. Please search for and download drivers from the Asus official site by following the steps below. Visit the Asus official site and select Support from the top. Enter the model name in the search bar but don't include Asus in your search. Find your model in the drop-down menu and select it. Confirm the model name and click OK. And you will be automatically guided to the support page of your device. Or you can try the other way to enter the product support page. Press Enter to search. Then select Support. Select Driver and Tools. And you will be guided to the search results page. How to download driver. Choose Driver and Utility. Select your system OS. And you will see the list of drivers and utilities. Click the Download button to download the file. How to download BIOS. Back to the product support page. Select Driver and Utility. Choose the BIOS and firmware. Find the correct file below and click the Download button. As for some products, you need to select either CPU or BIOS model name before you enter the download page. How to download user manuals. Back to the product support page. Choose the manual and document. You can find the user manual in different languages from the below list. Select the preferred language and click Download. Now you can easily find and download driver, utility, BIOS and user manual for your device. Welcome to subscribe to our Asus support channel. We are happy to provide you with more useful information. How to update motherboard BIOS in Windows. When you are trying to update BIOS with Easy Update on Asus motherboard, please go through these steps to get your motherboard BIOS up to date. Download AI Suite 3 and BIOS file. Go to the Asus support site with your motherboard model name. Go to Driver and Utility. Search and download AI Suite 3. Now, we also need the latest BIOS file. Go to BIOS and firmware to download the BIOS file. Install AI Suite 3. Extract the Download AI Suite 3 file. Go to the folder and double-click the Asus setup.exe. Click Install. The system will automatically reboot and complete the installation of the AI Suite 3 utility. Update BIOS with Easy Update. Please back up your personal file before upgrading BIOS. Extract the BIOS file downloaded. Click Start menu and open AI Suite 3. Select Easy Update item. Select the Download BIOS file. Click Update. Click Flash. Confirm the BIOS file and click OK to continue. The system will automatically reboot and start the update process. BIOS is updating. Please do not shut down or reset the system to interrupt the update process. The system will auto-reboot when the BIOS has been successfully updated. Now, the BIOS is up to date. Welcome to subscribe to our Asus support channel. We are happy to provide you with more useful information. How to update BIOS with EZ-Flash on Asus motherboard. When you are trying to update BIOS with EZ-Flash on Asus motherboard, please go through these steps to get your motherboard BIOS up to date. Download BIOS file from support site. Type and search your motherboard model name. Search for the latest BIOS file. Please click download, then save it. Extract the download BIOS file and copy it to a USB drive. How to update BIOS with EZ-Flash. Please back up your personal file before upgrading BIOS. Please plug the USB drive. Now, we need to enter the BIOS setup to start the BIOS update process. Please power on the system and then press the delete key until you enter the BIOS setup menu. Select Advanced Mode. Select Tool. Select Asus EZ-Flash 3 Utility. Select the USB drive where the BIOS file located. Select the BIOS file, then click the BIOS file. Click Yes. Confirm the BIOS file and then click Yes. Please do not power off or interrupt the BIOS update process. The system will auto-reboot when the BIOS has been successfully updated. Now, the BIOS is up to date. Welcome to subscribe to our Asus support channel. We are happy to provide you with more useful information. How to use USB BIOS FlashBack. BIOS FlashBack allows you to update the BIOS without entering the existing BIOS or operating system. Please go to Asus official website and search for your model. Then check the specification if your motherboard has BIOS FlashBack button. Step 1. Prepare a USB device. Prepare a USB storage that capacity is more than 1 GB. Format your USB driver to FAT32. Step 2. Download BIOS. Visit Asus Support Center to download the latest BIOS version for your motherboard. Step 3. BIOS file preparation. Unzip the file. Launch the BIOS Renamer.exe application to automatically rename the cap file. Then copy the cap file to your USB storage device. Step 4. Update BIOS. Shut down the computer. Insert the USB into USB FlashBack port. Press the BIOS FlashBack button for 3 seconds until the BIOS FlashBack LED starts blinking, indicating that the BIOS FlashBack function is enabled. Do not unplug the power, turn on the computer, remove the USB device or press the clear CMOS button while updating the BIOS. Wait until the light goes out. BIOS updating process is completed. Welcome to subscribe to our Asus support channel. We are happy to provide you with more useful information. How to update BIOS in Windows. BIOS update can resolve current software issues, update security patches and improve system stability. There are two ways to update BIOS in Windows with the BIOS installer and WinFlash. Download BIOS installer from support site. Go to the Asus support site with your laptop's model name. Search for BIOS installer, which is located in the BIOS category. Please click Download. If you do not see the BIOS installer, please download WinFlash. How to use the BIOS installer to update. Extract the downloaded BIOS installer file. Go to the folder and double-click the BIOS installer application. The setup wizard will guide you to start the BIOS update process. Click Finish. The computer will automatically restart and complete the installation of BIOS update. Make sure the AC adapter is plugged in when updating BIOS. Also, do not force shutdown during the update process to prevent any issues. After the computer gets into Windows, that means the BIOS has been successfully updated. Download WinFlash from support site. Please search for Windows BIOS Flash Utility, which is located in the BIOS Utilities category. If you are able to see the file, please click Download. How to install the WinFlash utility. Extract the downloaded WinFlash file. Go to the folder and double-click the Setup application. The Setup wizard will guide you to start the WinFlash installation process. Click Close. How to use the WinFlash to update. Type WinFlash in the Windows search bar, then click Open. Click Next. WinFlash provides these two ways to get the BIOS file. You can choose the way that is preferred. Get the new version BIOS file, click Update. Click Exit. The computer will auto-reboot and continue the BIOS update process. Make sure the AC adapter is plugged in when updating BIOS. Also, do not force shutdown during the update process to prevent any issues. After the computer gets into Windows, that means the BIOS has been successfully updated. Thanks for watching, and welcome to subscribe to our Asus support channel. We are happy to provide you with more useful information. How to update BIOS with EZ-Flash. When you are trying to update BIOS with EZ-Flash on Asus notebook, you will see either UEFI mode or legacy mode according to your model. Please go through these steps to get your notebook BIOS up to date. Download BIOS from support site. Type and search your laptop's model name. Search for the latest BIOS file. Please click Download, then save it. Extract the downloaded BIOS file and copy the extracted file to a USB drive. How to use EZ-Flash to update BIOS in UEFI mode. Please back up your personal file before upgrading BIOS. Check the information card for more backup steps. First, you have to prepare an adapter, power cord and USB drive. Please plug in the adapter and USB drive. Now, we need to enter the BIOS utility to start the BIOS update process. Double-check the backup completed. Please shut down your computer. Press and hold the F2, then press the power key until you enter the BIOS setup menu. Click Advanced Mode. Select Advanced. Select Asus EZ-Flash 3 utility. Select the USB drive where the BIOS file located, then click the BIOS file. Click Yes. Confirm the BIOS file. Click Yes. Make sure the AC adapter is connected and the battery power capacity should be over 20%. After the computer gets into Windows, it means the BIOS has been successfully updated. How to use EZ-Flash to update BIOS in legacy mode. Select Advanced. Select Asus EZ-Flash 3 utility. Select the USB drive. Click the BIOS file. Make sure the AC adapter is connected and the battery power capacity should be over 20%. After the computer gets into Windows, it means the BIOS has been successfully updated. Thanks for watching, and welcome to subscribe to our Asus support channel. We are happy to provide you with more useful information.